Let's have a fun time. Are you up for an adventure? Take a seat as we talk about Tesla Bull, find out what Warren Redlich thinks and what he thinks will happen with the electric car company. Warren, with his insider knowledge and skills, thinks that the price of Tesla stock will go up 50 times, and he has the numbers to back it up. Come with us as we look into Warren's expectations for Tesla, including what he thinks will happen to the company now that driverless taxis are legal. Prepare to be amazed and motivated as we look into what a $40 trillion market cap could mean. But first, make sure to hit the like button and follow. You probably didn't know that one Tesla bull thinks the company's stock will go up by 50 times. Tesla's stock could go up by a factor of 50 even if only one of its many businesses takes off, like its electric vehicle division or its energy division. At this point, your market cap has gained $1.4 trillion, which means you're getting close to a $40 trillion market cap, which is 50 times where Tesla is now. Tesla bull in a new film with Randy Kirk, Warren Redlich said. The year 2019 marked the start of Warren Redlich's work as an investor, which includes the SpaceX, Tesla, and other projects. Warren is well known among Tesla fans for his many successes on his channel. Redlich showed off the taxi version of his Tesla robot creation. Warren says that if Tesla puts a lot of money into self-driving cabs, the company's stock will go up. Redlich says that robo-taxis shouldn't be sold to customers, but should instead be used by Tesla itself. It's possible that Tesla will sell them to fleet operators, but it's not likely. Roadsters and Senex are less likely to be robo-taxis. Redlich thinks that Tesla may stop selling cars to consumers, or at least make fewer other cars once the company starts using robo-taxis. Fleet based on the idea that Tesla will have a fleet of 10 million robo-taxis by 2030, and that each robo-taxi makes $50,000 a year in gross earnings. Warren gave an example of a business that makes $500 billion a year and has a net profit of $350 million at a price that makes Warren stress that he has only looked at the Tesla robotaxi in his calculations and not the Tesla Energy AI as a service or the EV manufacturing arm of the company. Tesla's market value has reached $10 trillion. Richard. Warren also said that there are 2 billion cars in the world, which makes the potential market for the robotaxi even bigger. 10 million automated taxis could do the work of 50 million cars, with each car doing the work of 5. It would take a long time to make a dent in 2 billion, but let's say we've increased the number of vehicles by a factor of 10 while lowering the profit per vehicle from $60,000 to $20,000. Tesla currently runs a fleet of 100 million cars or 100 million cars or 100 million railway taxis in several countries. Warren said that the profit per car would drop by a factor of 2.5 in that case to show how valuable Tesla's future will be and how much the stock price should be based on the models. He gave her the FSD, which was almost ready to be given to the world, and a $30,000 car. Every gigawatt hour, a 50 kilowatt hour battery pack that lasts 1 terawatt hour brings in $600 million. Tesla wants to produce 6 terawatt hours of electricity by 2030. The company has a market value of $15 trillion and has made $600 billion in sales. Based on today's price and ignoring any possible splits in the stock, it has been calculated that Tesla stock will sell for more than $10,000 per share. What will happen when Ford goes public? Volkswagen and General Motors both make electric cars. Because they were so far behind Tesla, Warren didn't even care to think of them as real competitors. People who asked Redlich how Tesla could go from a high valuation to an undervaluation said that his robo-taxi plan and the battery revenue model showed that the company was set up for future success, and that the high values were not as high as they seemed. Good reason. During a presentation that day, Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, said in passing that the company would sell enough self-driving taxis to make the lives of 10 million people better. He also said that taxi owners, not Tesla's fleet, could expect to make $30,000 a year. Redlich says that by 2030, there will be 10 million vehicles, and each one will make $30,000 a year in profit. This would add up to $300 billion a year. Looking ahead to 2030, we see that the price-to-earnings ratio is a very low 30%. In other words, how much would you pay for a stock that will be worth $9,000 in a few years? At one point, a piece of stock was worth $2,000 to $4,000, but these days it's only worth a few $100s. The battery is not shown in the models of the robotic taxis. Redlich says that Tesla has a huge chance to make money because the financial forecasts include Tesla's Energy in Dojo as a service. He just recently put out a video explaining why he thinks the price of Tesla stock will quadruple by 2023. Warren Redlich says that we will have a good idea of what to expect by 2023 when EPS hits $10 and the stock price hits $600, almost twice what it is worth now. This prediction was made a few months before the EV company's stock price dropped to where it is now, and he is sure that the company will gain a lot from Tesla's plans to expand as production at Giga rises. Texas giggling at Shanghai and Fremont. My math for 2024 vehicle delivery is right, which is good news because it means more money in the bank. About 2.5 million vehicles based on Redlich's prediction for 2023. After 2024, he expects about 4 million cars to be delivered. He said that to reach 4 million by 2024, you need to sell close to 1 million vehicles every year. Redlich says that if it happens, stock prices will double again. He says that we're seeing 20 to 24 per share by 2024. And if you give it a price to earnings multiple of 60 for 20 per share, you're looking at a 12-year increase. Even sooner, Redlich says that the game will be over for 4X if Wall Street or major investors figure out the robo-taxi network, which he thinks will happen by the end of 2023. Finally, nothing will beat that. Tesla's plan to build a robot taxi network is based on the belief that self-driving technology will one day be advanced enough to allow for widespread deployment of autonomous vehicles. If successful, the robo-taxi network would allow Tesla to make a lot of money from the transportation services provided by these vehicles. The main benefit of a robo-taxi network is that it would allow for the optimization of vehicle utilization, as the vehicles would be able to operate for much longer periods of time each day than is currently possible with human drivers. Because self-driving technology could lower the number of accidents caused by human error, this could lead to lower cost per mile, higher revenues, and safer roads. Additionally, by owning and operating its own robo-taxi network, Tesla would be able to capture a large share of the growing market for transportation services, which is expected to grow as autonomous technology becomes more widespread. It is important to remember that creating and implementing a robo-taxi network is a difficult and complex task that may take several years to complete. There are also major technical, regulatory, and safety issues that need to be dealt with before autonomous vehicles can become commonplace. Also, there is a lot of competition from other tech companies and giants, making it hard to say how successful Tesla will be. However, I think Tesla takes the cake. Tesla has several benefits over its competitors when it comes to building a network of robotaxis. One of these is that its brand is well known. One of the most well-known and respected brands in the electric car market is Tesla. This strong brand recognition could help it attract customers to its robotaxi network, which is also a leading technology. Tesla has put a lot of money into self-driving technology and has made some of the most advanced self-driving systems available. This could give the company an edge in creating and launching a successful robotaxi network. Additionally, Tesla has a large fleet of electric vehicles on the road and is always adding to it. This could give the company a big advantage in terms of scale, since it's easier to launch a robotaxi network with a larger fleet. These talented and experienced engineers, designers, and executives have been working on autonomous vehicle technology for years. Their knowledge and experience could be a big part of the company's success in building and deploying a robotaxi network. Finally, Tesla has strong finances, with a large cash reserve and a history of successfully raising capital. This could give the company the resources it needs to make the big investments needed to build a robotaxi network. As Warren Redlich said, things are looking better for Tesla now that there won't be any more wars in the supply chain, and there are no longer any fears or threats of another global pandemic. The Tesla crew knows what they're doing, and all of this is built in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe.